Hey guys, Kim here from Kim on a Whim. In today's video, we are going to, get the lazy bone cats off of my bed. I'm going to put him in Maya's room just so I can strip down the bed, get everything put into the wash. I need to change out my sheets. I'm going to put a little bit of a different touch. It's kind of feeling a little fall-ish right now, but it's not going to last for long. It's only for a couple days. The weekend that I'm filming this was actually just a rainy, gray, gloomy kind of weekend. So I figured what better time than to tackle some stuff that I've kind of been putting off that are on my to-do list. It's like the mental to-do list that's in your head, like, yeah, I gotta do that, I'll get to it. But I am gonna get to it today. So first we're starting with sheets in the washer.
Time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again, just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand.
And because there's always stuff either in the washer or in the dryer, luckily not in the washer this time, so I didn't have to rewash anything, but I had towels in the dryer that were from the day before. So I'm just going to go through, fold some of these towels up. I kind of knew there was towels in the dryer just because there were no towels in the linen closet. So these needed to get folded and put away.
I'm restless, so give me something to do. Yeah, I can't stay here because I need to dance. Jump around and show them how I move. Everybody will be on me, wanna join me when I take a shot. I'll be the center of attention like I was some kind of astronaut.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm like way out in left field on this one, but I do not mind folding towels. It's like this whole rhythmic kind of repetitive motion that I find calming for some reason. I don't know, it's like the like I do trifolds and everything, and then I kind of pile stuff up, and so much easier to put away than any kind of clothing. I know for me personally, because I just have too many and I need to kind of go through and declutter everything. But towels for me, like fold them, put them away, easy peasy. Am I the only one? One of the things on my list is this lamp here, and I showed it to you guys briefly in my last video. This is all of the dust that is all over this. This has been in my attic for probably 6 to 7 years now. I absolutely love this lamp, and when we changed everything out in our living room, this was the one thing that I would not get rid of. I went from like the dark greens and browns to like the more gray and blue tones, like cooler tones, but this lamp was by far not going out of here. The one thing I did make sure of though, that it worked, because how mad would I have been had I put all this work into the lamp, plugged it in after it was all cleaned, and realized that it didn't work. But luckily it did. So now I'm just going to go through and clean all of these little nooks and crannies, and then I need to clean the shade as well. This was upstairs when we got our new roof done, so I'm assuming that some of it has like just roof dirt on it from when they peeled the old roof off. So I'm just going to go through and clean this up and get it all nice and shiny for the new spot.
Told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive.
I'm using just a damp microfiber cloth and some Dawn dish soap. I figured I didn't want to spray anything on it because I wasn't sure of like, you know, kind of splotchiness on the shade or anything. It's like a shade with like a hard plastic inside to kind of keep its shape. So I'm just going in with a little bit of the Dawn. I figured that way any stains or anything that are on here, I'd be able to rub it really good with the microfiber cloth. I do have this white spot here. I'm not quite sure what it was. It did come off. You can see it just ever so slightly if you know where it is, but it's going to be up on the ceiling, so you're not really going to notice it that much unless you know it's there. And don't be afraid if you use something on your shades. Like, I was getting nervous because you could see the wet spots, but everything dried up really nice, and you'll see everything turned out really good.
Out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm done with searching for the truth somewhere else when I just want you. There was a void in
This is where my job in a jewelry store pays off. I had this chain so tangled with this cord. Luckily, I was able to get it all apart. I used to work in a jewelry store as an office manager right out of high school, and I was the go-to for getting knots out of chains that the customers would bring in. That and watch batteries. I absolutely loved doing watch batteries. So when all of my office work was done, I would come out onto the floor and I would do all of the watch batteries and like inventory and stuff like that, but mostly the chains was my favorite. Now I'm just going to put on some fresh bedding. I do put a big blanket on here, although I told you before I run hot, so I really don't use it. It's just there for decoration. And then I'm going to do some of my shredding. This was one thing that I've had on my list that I just kept putting off and putting off. I have about 3 weeks to a month's worth of shredding that I've just been piling up that I needed to go through. And can somebody please tell me why they are sending so many credit card applications to college students? Like, that just baffles me.
You in
I tried taking the easy way out and just shred everything, fold it, but it just kept getting stuck and I didn't want to break my machine. So I took a moment, laid everything flat, and just so it's easier to go through the shredder and not just keep getting stuck on me.
Tell me the parts of you that I'm allowed to keep. Protect me from the love that we once made. Tell me the parts of you that I'm allowed to keep. I feel you pulling at my sheets, fixing all the corners at my feet. And ever since you left me, I can't find my sleep. And I'd wait for you my whole life, but time is running out. Protect me from the love that we once made. Tell me the parts of you that I'm allowed to keep. Protect me from the love that we once made. Tell me the parts of you that I'm allowed to keep. I'm not meant to need you, but I want you near me all the time.
Okay, so one of the last things I want to do for the shredder is I have one of these that came with it, and I probably should have used it months ago, so this is going to be the last thing because I'm done shredding for today. I went through all of our mail. I have to put stuff away still, but this is my shred pile. Although I don't think it matters at this point because I think I just read that like 2 billion social security numbers have been hacked, so this point might be futile, but I'm still shredding. Per directions, I had to do reverse for 10 seconds, so we should be good. On to the next thing.
I'm on the train headed back to Indiana. The rain is forming into rivers outside, writing down all the things that I miss, and in the letters you take form. No, I won't go back tonight with the habits of the restless me. I'm leaving all that stuff behind. We can start all over in our hometown, running free. It could be everything that we were chasing. I'm impatient just to see how you make everything fall into place. How you make everything fall into place.
Okay, sheets are in the dryer, another load of laundry has been started, and while I'm in here I realized everything is empty. So I'm just going to go through and refill everything so that it's right here on this shelf.
It's like time has stood still. I'm gonna hold you tighter this time around.
And if you've been here for a little bit, you know I am not throwing away one drop of anything that I spend money on. So I will tilt these bottles upside down and get every single drop of laundry detergent and fabric softener. I did start using fabric softener again just because my shirts were so scratchy and I was just like, no, I can't do it. I tried the vinegar. I didn't see a difference with it. I don't know, maybe if I wasn't using enough because I was afraid it was going to smell like vinegar. So I did go back to using fabric softener, and you know what? My shirts aren't as scratchy.
it's been you all along, but I've been too caught up to see it, baby. We can have it all.
The OxyClean that I was trying to refill here was a little clumpy, so I was trying to break it up with the little container or the little measuring cup that they give you. It just wasn't working, so I figured, you know what, the best way to do is just get in there and get my hands dirty, or in this case, clean.
If I never try to get it, I can just forget it. I'm done playing the waiting game. I'm so done. I'm all done playing the waiting game. Baby, like the stars, I've been a million miles away, but you've been in my heart, somewhere down all this time, hidden away. I'm not wasting another minute. If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain. If I never try to get it, I can just forget it. I'm done playing the waiting game. I'm so done. I'm all done playing the waiting game. Don't wanna spend one night without your love. Don't wanna miss one fight. So listen, girl, I'm not wasting another minute. If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain. If I never try to get it, I can just forget it. I'm done playing the waiting game. I'm so done, yeah. I'm all done playing the waiting game. I'm so done. I'm all done playing the waiting game. Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
Time to switch some stuff out, and that included my shorts because I had to run to the store and pick up something for dinner. And don't mind the spots on my shirt because I got caught in an absolute downpour. I couldn't believe how hard it rained, and it was only for like maybe 10 minutes, but of course it rained that hard when I went to the food store. This night we got to pick something that Mia doesn't like, and that's because Mia wasn't home for dinner. She was going to the movies with her friend, so Nick and I got to choose between meatballs or meatloaf, and for some reason Mia doesn't like either one of those. And I don't want to kind of toot my own horn, but I make a really good meatball and a really good meatloaf, so I'm really surprised that she doesn't. But I think it's just that she doesn't like ground beef, and both of them have a little bit of ground beef in them. I use the mix, the meatloaf mix for both meatballs and meatloaf. I will have the video that has the recipe below, so that if you guys wanted to check out the meatloaf recipe that I have. I did try a few different ones, but I always go back to this one. It's a recipe that I've had for probably 25 years out of a best ever recipes off the box and cans. It's a recipe book that I got when I first got married, and every recipe that I've tried out of that has always been good. Okay, so we have a little more folding to do, and I know I am not the only one when I say I absolutely cannot stand folding a fitted sheet. I tried helping Nick the other day. He was doing his sheets and he was good on everything else, and he got everything nice and folded, least amount of wrinkles as possible, until he got to the fitted sheet. And I'm trying to explain it to him, and then I'm showing him a little bit, and honestly, you're not going to get your fitted sheet to be square like your flat sheet. Mine always comes out as a rectangle. Kudos to those who can do it, but for me, it's just getting it almost the same size as the flat sheet without it being a wrinkled nightmare when I go to put it on the bed the next time. So
Wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side, flying on the chemicals. Guess I'm not the lucky type. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles.
okay, so the lamp cleaned up really nice. Like I said before, I was a little nervous with using any kind of cleaner on it. I was just afraid it was going to make stains, but turned out really nice. I'm going to pop this up on the ceiling. You're going to get to see what it looks like right after I get everything situated, and then I'm also going to show you what it looks like at night.
Dreaming big makes me smaller than I wanna be, but I guess I'll get used to being small in a world that's not acting kind, even if I don't want to. Wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side, flying on the chemicals. Guess I'm not the lucky type.
Okay, so don't mind this. You saw we just folded that, and this is where the cats lay, so that's staying. But there is the light. Now, what I can do is the bulb that's in there is a very warm, low light bulb. I could change that out, or I might even see, Mia has the ones that you can program for different colors, so it can go brighter white or like more of a very low yellow light. So I might see if I like that, but I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like at night too, because you really can't, I mean, we still have daylight. It's only 7:15 now and we still have some daylight, although sun's setting before 8 now. I'm not quite happy about that, but that's okay. It'll get chilly, but yeah. So I'm going to show it to you when it's completely dark as well. Okay, so here we are at night. It's just 8:40 now, and this is kind of the glow that we're getting from the light. It's not bright white, so I think it's perfect for nighttime, especially if we want to watch some movies or something. It seems like it's just the right amount of light. It's actually even a little brighter on here, but it's just a low wash of light. I'm really liking it. It's coming off a little more champagne, the shade. It is a little more yellow green than it is like a olive or like a darker green. We have a couple people on watch here. We got Abernathy on watch there, and Pedro was over here, but he has moved since. But oh, there he is. He's on watch over there, making sure everything's good out there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.